Okay, we are just using third addition. Okay, these are summary of what you need to know for this topic. Okay, this one is the figure shows a particle performing simple harmonic motion between the points A and B. The point of equilibrium, O is equilibrium. Copy the figure and mark on it the direction of the acceleration A of the particle when it is at X, that point there, and Y, that point there. Okay, so the acceleration is always going to point towards the zero there. That's all. Okay, if one can put a negative sign for this one. Indicate an arrow, the displacement x1 when the particle is at X, and x2 when the particle is at Y. That's your x1. That's your x2. Okay, mark yourself.
Yeah, all right. Wait, Richard, the red one is the answer, right?
Both the black one and the red one.
Okay.
A is the black one. B is the red one.
Okay.
A particle in simple harmonic motion makes 20 complete oscillation in 5 seconds. What is the frequency and the period? Right? Frequency is the number of oscillation per second. So you just take your 20 divided by 5. Get 4. And then period is 1 over 20, 1 over f of, or you can take it time divided by 20. Right? Either way. So you should get 0.25. You can mark yourself. Can?
Yeah.
19.2. The graph shows a relationship between the force F and the displacement X for a fixed point for a body of mass M, 1.6 kilogram, which is simple harmonic motion. Find the amplitude. Right? Amplitude is just the largest value that is on the line. That's the amplitude. Okay, remember this is acceleration. So resultant force from Newton's second law. Right? Just times m, that's all. And A, amplitude. Just read that. Amplitude is always positive value. Period. Right? There's no way to find period except to go back to here. Since it's false, then you have to use the formula, that one. And subject put in your value to find your omega. Okay. And from your omega, you can calculate your period. Period is 2 pi over omega. And the maximum speed of the body. I've forgotten the formula, always remember circular motion. V0 is amplitude times your angular frequency. Okay. Amplitude we have already calculated, or you can read from the graph. Omega is there, omega, and multiply up. That's all. Any comment?
Not sure.
Can do? Cannot?
Yeah, can do. It's C, I don't get it. C, the formula.
T.
C.
C is just a circular motion. Instead of radius, we use amplitude. That's why this one formula have to memorize. Right? Maximum speed or maximum velocity is just amplitude times your angular frequency. That one you must remember. Right? Number 2, trying to get you to read the graph. The following graph shows a variation of displacement x and the velocity v That's the displacement time graph. There's a velocity time graph. What is the period t? Okay, as before, you have to find omega. Same as previous question. Right? The reason you have to do is you keep on using your mind to know what formula to use, how to play with the formula. That's the most important thing. You don't try it, you will lose everything. After I teach you, cannot teach you everything. Right? Some of the things you have to learn through your exercise. Force it in. Right? The first one will give you amplitude. That's the reason why they write for you amplitude. And the second one will give you the maximum frequency, maximum speed. Then how are they related? V naught is A omega. Then you can calculate omega first. Right? Cross multiply to the A down, put in your value. Right? 6 divided by 2, 3. Then calculate your period, 2 pi over omega. So one way is to do the question and then you keep on repeating the formula and then become part of you. That's why I'm learning also. Right? To teach you some topics I have to learn myself. And the advantage I have is most morning and afternoon I spend time doing the work. Okay.
Okay.
Cannot learn from you. For you, you have to learn yourself. Displacement time graph and acceleration time graph of the particle in simple harmonic motion are shown below. Find the frequency. Okay. Period is not given. So how are they related? How is acceleration and amplitude related? Go to the formula. Definition. Right? Amplitude you can read. That's clear. And then maximum acceleration you can read. That's clear. Then go to the definition. A is minus omega square x. So we are not worried about the negative sign. Negative shows direction only. Right? So I put A naught here. This will be A. No? X become A amplitude. Take it down. Square root that. Put in your value. A naught is 12. A is 3. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. Square root of 4 is 2. Then you can calculate your frequency. Omega over 2 pi. Omega is 2 from here. 2 pi, 2 and 2 cancel is still divided by pi. So it's 0.318. Deduce the expression for the displacement x in terms of t. Right? You want to write the equation. This is a cos graph. Amplitude is 3. So go to the general equation. That's the general equation. You start from 3. Amplitude is 3. And then omega. Omega, we have got it as 2. T. Okay. Any question?
No.
Anything not clear? Can go to the next question. Can I go to the next question or anything you want to ask?
Yeah, Raja.
Okay.
No, okay, so far okay.
Okay, then we go to the next
Oh,
question.
teacher.
Yep.
B, right, teacher?
Yep.
By right is supposed to be A sine omega t, but then we know it's cos omega t because of the graph, right? Because the graph
the
is
graph
cos.
is cos. So you must be able to recognize or make cos graph and use cos.
If it was sine graph means then would have put sine, right?
If it's a sine graph, we use sine.
Okay.
How about acceleration? What is the equation?
Acceleration.
Hmm.
MS -2 lah, teacher.
What is it?
Meter per second square.
I want the equation. The equation for the graph.
Omega square x.
Say again.
Negative omega square x.
No. You are supposed to give an answer, not omega. You already calculate omega.
Oh, you want the acceleration answer?
I want the for the acceleration graph. I want you to write the equation for me.
Oh, okay, 12. Teacher, 12 cos
12 cos
2.0, 12 cos 2.2, 2.0 t.
not correct.
Huh? Why?
It's minus 12.
How?
It's minus 12. Right? That should be A. And this one should be minus 12. That one should be 2. Okay.
Yeah, the omega got. So what is it?
Better not to use a general equation now. General equation a bit more tougher. You have to look at the phase shift. In this case, phase shift is theta is just your pi over 2. Right? So I would rather you memorize the sine graph and cos graph and know what to do. Right? This is a cos opposite to here. This is always opposite. Acceleration and displacement always opposite to each other. You can see that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. A particle moves in simple harmonic motion along a straight line about a point x equals to 0. At time t equals to 0, the displacement is 0.4 cm and the velocity is 0. The frequency of motion is 2.5 hertz. Calculate. Right? Keep that in mind. It is at the maximum amplitude possible. Positive maximum amplitude. That's oscillation. So it's a cos graph. Okay. How to calculate period? Yep. How do you calculate period?
Period. T equals to 1 over frequency.
Okay. Calculate that. Good. And how to calculate angular frequency?
Omega equals to 2 pi over t.
Okay. Or 2 pi f.
2 pi over 0.4.
Multiply it out. What is the amplitude? Yep. What's the amplitude?
Amplitude.
Can we get amplitude? Yep. What's the amplitude? Right? You should be able to identify where is the particle. Where is the particle? At O, at B, or at Y? From the question, where is the particle? Or at A or at X? You should be able to identify roughly in your head if you don't want to draw. Where's the particle? It tells you that it's 0.4, displacement is 0.4, and the speed is 0. So where is it? Right? Important after I teach you, review through it and do the question. That's the most efficient way of studying. Don't after a few days you forget, then you have to study again.
Wait. What you say efficient way of studying, sir?
The most efficient way is after I teach you, spend another hour, review through, and then do the question to force it in. No point in doing it later on. You will forget everything already. every hour you don't do, you forget everything. That's why I have to keep on helping yourself to remember. Yeah, where's the particle? You must identify the particle. You are told is the displacement is 0.4 meter and the speed is 0. So where's the particle in this diagram?
X.
No. That's why I say you have not revised. The speed is maximum here and 0 here. So it is positive. So it's at B. The particle is at B. Right? Not 0. Because the velocity or speed at B is 0. That's important. Then that is your amplitude. That's why they give you the hint. Okay?
Okay.
What am I doing? Okay, so amplitude is 0.4. Right? Must understand that. 0 velocity means that is the amplitude. Displacement at time t. You want you to write the equation. Yeah. How? How to calculate the displacement at time t? Yep. Should be able to answer me quite fast if you are doing your work. Yeah, we already say that the amplitude is equal to the amplitude. That's all. That's the displacement. At start, the particle is amplitude is at A, right? Is at an amplitude. At start, the particle is at amplitude as the velocity is 0. So that's your displacement. Okay.
Okay.
So you want to write the equation. Right? Displacement is the same. They want at any time, not at the start. So you have to write the equation down. Okay, it's a cos graph. So 0.4 cos omega. Omega is there. T. Then how to find the velocity? Go and differentiate and then tell me the answer. Differentiate with respect to time.
I know, but then put it down. 10 minutes.
Yeah, differentiate and tell me the answer.
Iya, okay. Differentiate means dx dt equals to 15.7 times 0.40. No. Negative 15.7 times 0.40 sine 15.7 t.
Right? Differentiate it. That's all. That's what you get. Right? Work it out. Can?
Can.
Okay, F maximum velocity. How to calculate the maximum velocity?
Oh, Already found the displacement, that's the velocity lah, right?
What value?
Oh, we don't know the t value,
You
so
already found
okay
already
lah,
what I
negative
said.
6.28 sine 15.7 times 0.4. Is it?
What is the answer? I ask you for answer.
Oh, answer. 1 minute. Je. One.
What one? This is your velocity already. So that is the amplitude. That's the maximum velocity. That's all. Learning to read only this one is getting you to learn to read. Yeah, that's all. Amplitude, that's the maximum velocity. My right should be maximum speed. So how to find acceleration? Maximum acceleration. Yeah.
Differentiate again.
Differentiate again. What is the answer?
So dv dt equals to 16 times negative 6.28 cos 16t.
Yeah, what's the answer?
That's my answer lah,
No. Maximum velocity acceleration has a value, not an equation. Right? Differentiate it. That's what you get. Right? The negative is still there. Negative is still there, but we are not interested in the negative sign anyway. We are just interested in this value. The amplitude is the maximum value. That's all. Yeah. Okay. If you use cm, then the answer should be cm. Okay. Calculate the displacement when t equals to 0.5 seconds. Give me the answer. Or not, work it out. Remember to convert it to radian. Don't use degree. Tell me the answer. Right, you have got the equation. Yeah. Yeah, you have got the equation. Go and calculate out. Yeah, have you got the answer? Yep. Why is it so long? Why take so long? Or take so long? Just put in your value and calculate. That's all. Use your calculator.
Yeah, 0.002.
You cannot round off so drastically. You have to work with 3 significant figure. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Not round off to 1 significant figure. Okay. Velocity. How to find the velocity at time t equals to 0.5?
Oh, input value negative 6.28 sine bracket 15.7 times 0.5, and then you will get negative 6.28.
Okay, good. Okay, anything not clear?
Okay.
Okay, let's try this one. The speed v of a body is in simple harmonic motion, varies with its displacement x from point O as shown in the graph below. What is the amplitude of the motion? This one is just getting you to read what is the amplitude from the graph. Yeah. Amplitude is the largest value for x as well. Right? Getting you to play with the equation. Get different quantity. Why it take so long? That's why I say never review what I teach you. That's why you are struggling.
Oh, amplitude is 6, teacher.
6 cm. Don't give me 6. Give me a unit also.
6 cm.
Angular frequency. Omega.
Oh, omega equals to 2 pi f.
Where got F? I want answer. Not memorize formula. I don't
Omega
know how to
equals
use formula.
Omega equals to 2 pi over t. V equals to omega a.
You can read your V naught. V naught is from here. Right? V naught is A omega. Then go and calculate your omega. 12/6. Calculate the speed of the body when the displacement from O is 2 cm. Right? 2 cm will be somewhere there. So you have to calculate. This one you have to memorize the formula. What formula to use? You must make an effort to learn, Srini. If not, you are losing out. I'm the one learning, that's all. Teaching you, I'm learning, you are not learning at all. You have to know how to use the formula, which formula to use. Right? Use this formula. Right? Go and put in your value and tell me the answer. Yep. What's the answer?
Square minus 2 square.
What's the answer? I didn't ask you formula. I given you the formula already. I just want the answer.
5.7.
Right? It show you the top there. That means they want the positive part. That's all. Omega, we have calculated omega. Then amplitude is 6. And then x is 2. So I use cm. My answer will be cm per second. Okay.
Okay.
Any question to ask? If not, we'll stop for 5 minutes. Then we'll start a new topic, a new subtopic. Energy.
No.
Anything to ask?
No.
Okay, take 5 minutes break then.